Stop starving yourself and only eating once or twice a day, thinking it'll get you shredded. I've done it myself, my clients have done it, and almost every single time, it's the same results. A slower metabolism, less energy, and no progress to burning stubborn fat. Today I'm going to break down 1 to 2 meals versus 3 to 5 meals, and which one is better in terms of building muscle and burning stubborn fat. A lot of people believe that eating fewer meals results to faster fat loss. It sounds logical, right? Fewer meals equals fewer calories equals faster fat loss, right? Well, that's not the case. It is much more complicated than just that. Intermittent fasting can work for some of us, but for the majority of those trying to build lean muscle mass, stay energized throughout the day, and burn body fat percentage while having a balanced lifestyle, it often backfires. Here's what typically happens when you just eat 1 to 2 meals per day. Number 1, your metabolism slows down significantly. Your body automatically interprets long gaps of not eating into conserving more energy. This is what I like to call the starvation mode. So when you're not eating throughout the day and you're only having 1 or 2 meals, your body will automatically start to reserve a bunch of energy, which will slow down your metabolism. 2, your energy crashes hit harder. You go from I'm okay to I cannot function any longer. Number 3, mood swings will happen more often. When you're eating less, you'll have lower blood sugar levels, which will also make you more irritable, make you have more anxiety. It'll also cause you to have more brain fog. Number 4, it is much harder to hit your protein goals. When you're having 1 to 2 meals a day, the amount of protein is significantly less versus having 3 to 5 meals per day. Number 5, protein synthesis happens less often. You see, protein synthesis is key to building muscle and sustaining muscle. And so when you have less meals throughout the day, the triggers for protein synthesis are also fewer. You need to have more protein synthesis triggers, which come from having more meals throughout the day. And number 6, stubborn fat becomes harder to burn when you're only having 1 to 2 meals per day. It's because your metabolism slows down so much. Your body becomes efficient on saving energy versus burning the energy. So if you want to burn fat, you need to have more meals throughout the day, not less. The biggest mistake most people encounter when it comes to trying to burn fat and they're only eating 1 to 2 meals a day is always the same mistake. They come to me and they ask, Yunus, I'm barely eating, but I'm training hard, I'm doing my cardio, I'm on top of my schedule, I'm on top of my routine, but it seems like I cannot lose this stubborn fat. Why is this? And I hear this literally every single week. It can be a random DM from somebody, it can be one of my new clients that I've just onboarded, or it can be just anyone on the internet that doesn't know how to specifically burn fat off their body. So I give them the same answer that I'm gonna give you right now. Your metabolism slows down due to the fact that you are eating less meals throughout the day. See, it's not that you're eating too much. Yes, you might be having the right amount of calories and the right amount of macros throughout the day, but the fact is that when you have 1 to 2 meals a day, your metabolism will be much slower. As we get older, the human body already slows down the metabolic rate. And what I've encountered from onboarding clients that are in the age ranges of 30 to 45, they come to me and say, well, I'm this age, and so my metabolism is already slow, and that is the reason why I only eat 1 to 2 meals a day. Now, yes, the metabolic rate does get slower, but when you do have 1 to 2 meals a day, you just make it even slower than it should be. So you're basically telling your metabolism to slow down even more when you do this. You might be training harder, you might be doing more cardio, but in order to burn that stubborn fat, it comes down to the frequent amount of meals you eat per day. Like I mentioned earlier, your body goes into starvation mode when you eat 1 to 2 meals per day. And that's what we don't want. And the reason you don't want that to happen is because the meal frequency and protein timing you have is not supporting your goals. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that distributing your protein across 3 to 5 meals per day led to increased 25% greater 24-hour muscle protein synthesis compared to having just 1 or 2 big meals of protein. So now you're probably wondering, why does 3 to 5 meals matter? And does it actually work? I'm gonna give you guys 6 reasons on why 3 to 5 meals actually work. Reason number 1, It does in fact boost your metabolism. When you have 3 to 5 meals throughout the day and you're actively eating, it will keep your metabolic rate active and stabilized. Reason number 2, it makes your fat loss journey much easier. Your body doesn't enter what I like to call starvation mode. And so because it doesn't enter this starvation mode, it keeps you on an active burning rate. Reason number 3, it keeps your energy steady. So instead of having frequent crashes mid-afternoon or mid-morning, it allows you to stay mentally sharp all day long. Reason number 4, it helps to control your mood swings as well as your cravings. So you'll have a balanced blood sugar level, which ultimately equals having a balanced mind. Reason number 5, it balances muscle building protein synthesis. So every single meal you have throughout the day becomes a mini muscle building opportunity. 6, it's far more sustainable. No more extreme hunger, no more energy crashes, no more nighttime binging. This is why I and almost every single one of my clients has become successful in their fitness journey, having 3 to 5 meals a day. Now, let's talk about something that's been overlooked. Protein needs to be spread throughout the day. Your body can only consume a certain amount of protein per meal and use that for protein synthesis. The rest of the protein that you consume in one sitting is stored as energy, or it can also be stored as fat. So if you're eating 1 to 2 meals per day, you are missing out on multiple anabolic windows. And if you're eating large amounts of protein in one sitting, such as 70 grams of protein, your body will only be able to absorb 40 grams of that protein, and the rest of it will be stored energy, or it can turn into fat in your body. That's why spreading your protein intake to 3 to 5 meals per day is much more effective in building muscle as well as burning fat. And if you're struggling to hit your protein target for the day, I do recommend supplementing with a whey protein powder. This can be very helpful to hit your protein intake target. Now you might be questioning, what's the best protein powder to use? What's the best brand out there? One of the whey protein powders I use is by Muscle Tech. You see, Muscle Tech not just tastes good and mixes very well with their protein powders, but they have also done lots of scientific research. There has been a recent study by Consumer Reports where they tested a bunch of different protein brands, and Muscle Tech was the only brand that had no detectable lead in their protein powders. You see, that is a very big deal because in today's society, there's a lot of cheap protein powders out there and you don't know what's in these protein powders. Most of them can be contaminated with heavy metals such as lead. But Muscle Tech is that brand that does extensive research on their products. So if you're looking for a protein powder that's going to be reliable, trusted, and also gives you the results in your protein intake, I do recommend checking out Muscle Tech. And you can use code Yunus to save you guys 15% off on all of your orders. The link is in the description below. So if you're struggling to burn stubborn fat, you feel drained, or you feel like you're stuck in the position you are eating 1 to 2 meals per day, it's not because your body is broken. It's literally because you're just not fueling it correctly. Your metabolism needs consistency, not starvation. Your muscles need multiple protein feedings, and your energy needs stability. 3 to 5 meals change everything for me. It also changed it for my clients, and I think it will change it for you. If you're tired of guessing, if you're tired of having 1 to 2 meals a day, if you're tired of not being able to burn the stubborn fat, if you're tired of not seeing the results come in, and you want a custom meal plan, a customized program, as well as a blueprint to follow so you can achieve your fitness goals, link down below is where you can apply for my coaching. So click the link in the description below to fill out the coaching form. And if this video helped you guys, make sure you guys drop a like, comment down below Metabolism, so I know you guys watched till the end of this video, as well as subscribing to the channel for more fitness and nutrition tips. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.